Alright, Ada Lovelace came out about 3 days ago, so we're going to get into this and play her. Happy Friday, by the way. And we're going to be continuing our series here that we started with Machiavelli and now have gone into Ada Lovelace. We're going to be focusing on science a bit again, but we want to build culture buildings, I think, which is pretty decent. Uh, Obviously, we want to be bouncing between the two, so we're going to try to keep it even. We're going to go with kite and key as well as the thing to give me a science attribute point. I think it's good to just try to, burst through that. Uh, but yeah, we're going to be playing Ada Lovelace. We're also going to be doing Carthage in antiquity. I don't know if this is going to be a good combo, but it just came out. So, we want to do it. Fucking somebody's yapping. Um, but I want to try it out, obviously, and, every time a new DLC comes out, I'm going to try to play the leader with the civs that come out, and of course we'll go into Great Britain once we get to modern. So yeah, let's hop right into it. We're going to be playing on medium difficulty here, which is Viceroy. I don't know if that's, like, based or not, but I was originally going to do Governor, but we're going to do Viceroy just because I think it's a nice, slow, steady jump up. We're also going to do Standard, and I want to make age lengths long. Excuse me. Which I think will just allow us a little bit more gameplay, throughout the course of the game. So let's hop right into this. Again, we're going to try to balance out what we end up doing. I think that's an alright idea, but, we'll see. Carthage, as a civ, might not really allow me to do that. We're going to have to see.
They will command an empire that knows no equal.
Alrighty. So yeah, for Carthage here, okay, I can't pull up my wheel just yet. This settle spot does not look very good, in fact. I almost don't want to. We're going to send them over this way and pick this tile up and see what we've got. I don't know if this is even remotely correct, but I don't really like this tile here. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have been too bad. Yeah, maybe I'll settle, like, right there on this. Do I get the little, like, narrative thing from that, or did I just suck it up? I think I sucked it up. I did. GG's, boys. We already fucked up. Alright, so let's read what Carthage is. Carthage is something to the extent of I can only have one city. Cannot get more cities from towns converting. However, we get a second merchant or colonist each time we create one. I could be wrong here. But the idea, I think, of how you're supposed to play this, I haven't seen any videos on this, this is just my theorem, is that you rush colonists, put a bunch of towns down, and then you just have like a million towns. You just don't get to cities, which might or might not be correct. I'm going to go with sailing as well as our first tech here. I'm going to go second scout. That might be wrong, but I want to be able to see where we're going because I want to be able to settle. We actually have nothing to the north there, so I'm just going to straight up head down to start with. The north looks like a... Well, I mean, the wall's right there, so that's more so why. Looks like we've met a city-state, I believe. What are you? Hello, gamers. Alright, looks like we're going to be friendly with these guys. Susa. Let's go pick this up. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to go with production. I mean, I probably would have taken that anyway, so that's not terrible. I can't make a settler or anything else yet, so we're just going to pick up a graniary. I think the first tile we're going to pick up once we get a chance is we're going to work our way towards the salt, probably. Or rather, Cowlin. I don't know why I thought that was salt. Right here. Just head down. Looks like we can maybe put another city next to these fucking camels. Okay, there's a million of those guys. So there's an enemy or a hostile city-state up here. I'm going to go find it because I want to be able to befriend them first, I think. I don't want to have to deal with constantly being invaded by jimmies from the north, so, On a standard-sized map, we should have, I believe, 7 other... I don't know why I said 4, or was thinking 4. There should be 7 other players, so we should be finding people eventually. There should be at least 1 or 2 other people on our continent here. So, we'll see about that. Hopefully we find them relatively soon here. So we found that city-state. Let's head this way. I believe there's another one over there, unless they are to the left. They might have been to the left and then hooked down. Let's go pottery. So Carthage has some things here. So this is base production and coastal terrain and all of that. That seems actually pretty decent. And this also seems pretty decent. I'm just going to go with that one first. We'll go oligarchy. For once, I think I'm going to go with that. We'll go with production and science. Let's see what we get here. I clicked the wrong button. I'm going to take the gold. I actually think it's worth it there. Just because I want to be able to, like... What is this? Cairn. Do I touch it? Like, I don't want to touch the butt if it's going to be bad, but I guess we just have to see. Okay, cool. So those guys are chilling down there. So far, we've seen no other humans. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, there's a little hut there. I should have gone there. All right, let's go see what the cairn is. Oh, it's another thingy I can pick up. Cool. We're going to go with happiness from the next celebration. I probably should have gone culture there, but I think the happiness might just be better. So, you know, we'll go with that. And that gives us some food there. Let's pick up this thingy. Just said we're going to go with happiness. I want to try to get policy slots, like, as quickly as I can. What is this? Oh, it's just a mountain or something. All right, we'll head over this way. So the other city-state must be up here, like I thought. We're about 3 turns or so away, I believe, from befriending the hostile Jimmies up there. It might be incorrect to do them first. Maybe we should do, like, Susa, but I think we're going to go with a colonist right out of the gate here. But I think overall it's going to be better to do them, just because, again, I don't want to get raided and, you know, have that be a pain in my ass. Still no other players, which is kind of, like... I don't know how I feel about this. Plus, this is a culture civ, so maybe this won't be too bad. Hey, guys. You want to be friends? Alright, let's go writing. So I know I said in the, like, the menu and all that, that I want to do culture for the victory condition, although I'm going to go with the production and science there. I do, however, think... Or, sorry, I said I want to do science. I do kind of want to try culture. It's a victory condition that I don't really enjoy too much, but, you know... So unfortunately, this just has to be pretty mid-tier, just a normal greeting. It's alright, though. I'm gonna go with the science. Where did I meet him at? No clue. Excellent. Laventa. Sweet. I will send these guys down. The one thing that sucks about some of these starts, at least for me, is that I'm so bad at, like, optimizing off spawn, but hopefully it'll be alright. Big snowball, as we like to say. We'll check over here. So I think my first town that I'm going to put down is going to be up there. There's 2 jades, which I think is really nice, and then, what is this, quartz or something? Plus iron, gypsum, same thing. We'll go with food, actually, because that way... we can grow a bit better. The culture is kind of Z, just because, like, we don't really, I guess it's not bad to have it, actually, right now. Although I wouldn't say it was, like, the ideal thing to pick up. And then, yeah, just like we said, we're going to put this guy up here. And then the next city, or town, rather, we're going to put on the camels, like we talked about when I saw them. It might be worse. I might end up putting them, like, right here, just so we can maybe grow down to get that. That's probably not a terrible idea. Who is hitting me here? Is this Laventa? No, it's Harappa. Okay, makes sense. Go with extra gold, and then we're going to come over here. And I'm just going to purchase a warrior just to be safe. So I don't care about the naval units, so we're going to pick up the other thing that we said was pretty decent. There's some jimmies here. I don't like it. We'll put these guys, yeah, right there, I think is pretty decent. We'll have them go the long way around. The... colonists. I had to think of their name for a second there. Okay, hopefully those guys don't die. They shouldn't. Send them that way. And then there was a fucking group of jimmies up there. Oh, they're fucking off. Excellent. Alright, we'll settle Hippo. On top of a bunch of dudes, apparently. Very good. We'll take camels. And then... we'll take, I guess, just this tile. I kind of want to grow over here. Oh, we just did grow over there. Excellent. And there's silk there, too. That grew, to be honest, this might sound really bad. I totally intended, I swear, but that grew, honestly, a lot better than I thought it was going to, or bigger than I thought it was going to. And we bought this, obviously, because there were some warriors right here, and I don't want to fucking deal with that. Our scouts died, GG's. So we want, ideally, I'm going to go with happiness. Ideally, we want to pick up probably some more influence, just so we can befriend. Wait, Susa's not friendly with me anymore. What's going on here? Ideally, we want to pick up a little bit more influence, just so we can keep befriending. Kind of like what I did in the Machiavelli playthrough. I want to try to, like, repeat to a lesser extent in this one. At least when it comes to befriending city-states that are nearby. This is going to be really bad, actually. So we're going to kill that, back up again here, and hope that we're smooth. I'm going to fully back up, too. Their movement's kind of nuts. Let's pick up a gold, happiness, and food tile. I think that's alright here. Want to grow a little bit more. We've got to grow. Here, we're just going to pick up the silk. I think that's alright. Give us some... Actually, I'm just going to take the global yield on that. I think that's just better. So, I still want to go up with this guy, so I'm going to put him on Carthage itself. And I'm going to keep these guys down here, because I foresee there being something coming up with needing to do something about maybe Susa. Or maybe not, who knows. This might end up being very poor for me, actually. Let's head this way. Alright, fuck it, boys. We're sending the warrior back up. Because these guys are for sure going to die unless I can get them to Carthage. I cannot. How... I'm just gonna let them heal, I guess. Or stay and heal. Like, they die, but... the best case scenario for me happened, which is that they bought enough time to where I should be alright. Benjamin Franklin of Rome. Also forgot to mention that, or no, sorry. Augustus of Rome, and then Benjamin Franklin of Greece. I feel like that's a very common Ben Franklin thing. So, usually I would do friendly, but I'm just going to do neutral because I want to try to get to influencing another civ pretty soon here, at least. We're going to produce warrior. I think that's also correct, given the wow, there's a lot of dudes there. Given the circumstance right now, at least. Send these guys up to Carthage. We've got a bit to defend against, but ideally soon we stop having to deal with it, hopefully, at least. This gives us a settlement limit, so we're going to go with that. +2 settlement limit. Alright, we'll go with that. Anything that gives us extra cities or town slots is just going to be huge for us. Okay, we just befriended them, actually. That was really big. So let's send these guys over there. Or not befriended them, but we're, like, on friendly relationship with them, so now they won't attack us. So that's very good. That was probably very timely, in fact, given the circumstance. Also, I didn't really want to have to buy extra warriors and waste our gold on that. Just going to keep these guys, like, kind of in this area, just to be safe. So there's 70, so let's immediately start the befriending here. Or 170, rather. Go with saw pit, and then once we finish the saw pit, we'll go right into library. We'll go fortification. I think that's alright. Send these guys down here just to chill in this area. There's also a chance that they might have to go and defend against Harappa. So, you know. Actually, I'll just keep them here, I guess. I'm not going to bother with fortifications. Just met Ashoka. Of, I believe that's India. I think here I can go friendly. We're, well, 17. We're 17 turns away from influencing Harappa, so I guess I should have thought a little bit better about that, because nowhere nearby. Yeah, we met him down there. And that is Ashoka of Marian. Close enough. Let's put this down. And we're just going to go towards constructing buildings in Carthage, because I'm going to go with the extra science there. We're going to go with buildings in Carthage, because at this point, we're obviously not going to have extra cities. Like, these will never become cities, so we might as well just take the extra 5% in Carthage than anywhere else. Here, we're going to grow, and I just think it's better to go down here than worry about the camel right now. I think. Alright, let's pick up this library now. And we'll go with the 5-1. And then after this, we're going to go with another colonist. We should have the extra settlement spots up by that point. God, these fucking AI are very annoying. Let's buy out a slinger here. Alright, cool. So they gave us some culture. We're going to go with economic. I don't really care about being militaristic. At least not now or anytime soon. We'll pick this tile up. Or anytime soon. So, you know. I don't really care for that. I don't really care for that. And I don't really care for that. So let's go with mysticism. I think that's alright. So economic, we're going to pick up the first point there. And then our plus science comes in now. Pretty good. We're going to keep that not assigned, actually. Almost a slight error. Alright, let's beat these guys up a little bit. Pick up the Jade. So I don't know if this is global, actually, so maybe I should just assign this. So that gives me a plus 15% gold that is almost ineffective. Excellent. So our big idea here is we're going to go wide in terms of Himiko. We're going to just do a neutral meeting. There's no point in doing a friendly meeting. Himiku of Khmer, by the way. So we're going to go wide in terms of how many like settlements we're going to have out on the map, but we're going to go tall in terms of Carthage. For now, at least. This might not work out as we progress through ages, but right now I'm happy with that as being what I do. Again, it might not end up working out, but for now I think it's just alright. So we're going to just put a bunch of stuff in Carthage. All of our, are they called resources? Yeah, all of our resources are going to go into Carthage, no pun intended. And, yeah, that should be smooth. Beat these guys up a little bit. We're going to keep hoarding our influence, by the way, for befriends. Again, as we were talking about before, I think it's better to do that. We're going to go with the food to just keep growing. Okay, that seems pretty decent. I had to read it just to be safe. So before we go with garden, we're going to go colonist. Just heal these guys up, I suppose. And that's because, again, we want to settle out and try to spread about as fast as we can. I think picking up the gypsum is going to be better overall. A local festival that we will just accept. And we are going to assign that to the capital. So next, grow on Hippo. I hope that's how it's pronounced, Hippo. We're going to pick up the camel to make sure our big guy, or our big city, can go wide. We'll go with a free civic. I like getting those. I think that's decent. We got fucking discipline, which is huge because that's not the one we were researching or trying to pick up. So that's, of course, great. I should have probably highlighted what you need to do for culture, which is, of course, just world wonders. We'll do influence in all settlements. I cannot recall if that counts for towns or not. I'm pretty sure it does, so that's alright. Or that ends up being just alright. Although the plus 12 hasn't changed. Oh, plus 15, yeah, it does. Okay, good. So let's grab the camels, just like we talked about. Make sure we send those to our capital city. Pick up this, because it gives us a wonder. We'll go with God of the Sun. I think that seems pretty decent. Send the camels right to Carthage. Kill that. And have these guys heal. I'm just going to put this guy to sleep for now. I really don't see a purpose in that. How long till Susa becomes big friends with us? Oh, they're already friends. Okay, cool. Excellent. So that's less work that we got to worry about. Okay, so Harappa has been picked up by Augustus. I mean, that's not insanely good. I'll take the gold per turn for sure. That's not insanely good for us, but it's fortunately not too bad. This is a huge tile right there. We're going to pick that up. So our next city, we're going to put down here, I think, is probably the best spot. And then the next one, or rather our town, And then the next one I think is going to go down here. Maybe right here, actually. No, right there does seem pretty good. Alright, we'll let those get there so I don't fucking, like, forget where I wanted to put them. Those both seem like good spots, though, I think. All things considered. I think I skipped over being able to befriend. That's a little unlucky, but it was my mistake. We'll befriend those guys. So we're already a bit ahead there, so that's huge. Let's grow towards this Jade. And of course, we're going to go with the Influence per turn. Even if I had the ability to go with the support there, I'm just going to go with the Influence no matter what. Nothing really matters to me right now other than just trying to grow my input of resources. Or rather, influx of resources. I think it's just bronze working here. Again, I'm not too crazy knowledgeable about what path I should go fully with the text that I get. Also, culture, now that I'm thinking about it, might be much worse with what I'm trying to do, just due to the fact that that we have one city to build wonders in, so Carthage is going to be it. Maybe I can buy the buildings in Carthage and then build wonders. Of course, the second I settle, the fucking river goes down. Oh, it was a different spot. Never mind. We're going to go with science on the altar, by the way. Here, I think I'm just going to pick up this tile here. I think that's okay. So yeah, so just like we talked about, we're going to pick up this market. And then we're going to start... Okay. We'll go with specialist cap. I think that's much better than the other thingy. And then we're going to build hanging gardens. Actually, no, we'll do this thingy. And we're going to put it down here. I don't want to overbuild just yet, I don't think. We're going to keep that just in the void. So it was 360 to purchase a... the other district. So we got to keep that in mind. But for right now, everything's going smooth. We'll pick up this gypsum. And then I think we just grow up, right? Actually, yeah, we'll grow up. Pick up the +2 production. Actually, maybe economic is better. I didn't even realize that until it just popped up. What do we have for economic? Let's, that's the wrong one. Let's switch over to economic. So we have to research Code of Laws, which is what I believe we're actually researching right now. I hate that you can't right bumper to go back. No, we're researching tactics. So let's swap to Code of Laws. It's kind of bad to waste the culture on it, but it's okay. In this situation, I think at least it's okay. Pick up that Jade. What do we have here? I'll pick up... Listen, I wasn't originally going to do it, but I want to be able to finish Code of Laws as soon as I physically can, and I think that's just better. This is going to give us extra gold. Again, we're going to have to set it to the capital in Carthage, which is probably not the best spot to put it, but I think all things considered, it'll be fine. Utica. Okay, these Jimmies are not happy. Let's buy, I guess, just a warrior. Pick up that little narrative event. Siberia. Oh, that's the name of the territory, or the land that we're in. We're going to take the extra influence. We'll beat those guys up. And then I'm going to send these guys down, because I don't think that there's going to be anything from this side of the map that matters. Same goes with this. We're going to send them down. So we have one more settlement limit, so I might put down, or rather start production on another colonist. Might not be a terrible idea. Something else I can really, like, consider or look into is... buying out like an altar or something in one of these cities. That's also something that might not be a terrible idea moving forward. Or rather, these towns. I don't know why I keep calling them cities. I get the distinction, but it's kind of like wonky to think about in that regard. Okay, so I think I just used one of the city-states, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to pick up the Jade there. And the Jade down here. So I believe we just finished the... Okay, the Wonder got built over us. Kind of unfortunate. We're going to go with the free tech. Shawnee. So we picked up writing too, I believe. Go with currency. Toss these in. Hopefully that ends up being smooth. I think it will, so... It's alright. Why does this guy look like this? Not too sure. A bunch of archers. The fuck, dude? Alright, let's start befriending them. We're gonna have to probably defend kind of heavily against them. It's okay, though. We'll pick up that tile. I think that's better than the other option. 47, so we went down? Eh. Wait, I just killed my... I realized it too late. I just killed my warriors. Oh my god, I'm repeating the fucking thing from the other playthrough. What the fuck is going on over here? Yeah, these are all Leventa. Pick up the marble. Again, that's one where, like, there's two options, right? I can either agree to it and get the strength, which actually, at this point, probably would have been better, or I can just do what I think is correct, and that's just take the money, because I probably want to purchase out units to help in this, rather than take the strength. We have, you know, 10, 12 more turns until, yeah, 12 more turns until they stop fucking hitting us, so, you know. We're gonna go with Lapis Lazuli. I think that's probably the best thing to pick up there. It's free as well. I want to go... We'll go citizenship. So our capital is currently full, which is not ideal. We're going to kill our own warriors there. Our capital is full, which I guess is not ideal with, you know, wanting to go wide, like I was saying. So, let's go like this. And then I believe I can make a trade route there. Bro, the fucking rivers, man. Every time. Always the rivers, I swear. Alright, let's kill that. And then that might kill those archers. I think it did, which is kind of big. Spearman or Migrant? We're going to go Migrant. The Spearman might have been correct, but I think Migrant's just better, all things considered. Let's go with Bronze working. Try to work our way towards the little civic thingy in our passive ability. Alright, let's build Gate of Nations and hope that this doesn't get built before we do. I think it'll work out. Keyword is think. Okay, it looks like the Jimmies have completely stopped. I'm still gonna keep these guys, like, hovered, though. Don't want to fucking deal with it. We want to grow... I don't see any more camels. Perhaps? Oh, there are camels down there. So we're gonna send this migrant to Utica, and then at Utica... I can't purchase a guy just yet. Unlucky. So at Utica, probably, we're going to... we're going to purchase a thingy. Sorry, I want to make a trade route here. I think I did the right thing there. Hides. So we just get gold and happiness. Also, it appears it assigned, like, the culture or something that I didn't want to assign. I just realized that. I might be wrong, but... we're going to accept this. Same reason as before. We want to be able to, you know, keep consistent with suzeraing these states. Or suzing these states. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation of it, but I believe it's one of those. We'll just put these guys here, I guess. Actually, I will just keep them there. It's probably better. Pick up this. Go with the food. This should help our growth. So we're going to go with the plus gold. And then we're going to get rid of this and go with plus culture. Or sorry, plus influence. Yeah, and I can't send these to other ones, unfortunately. I can send the hides, though. Do I want to send hides anywhere? What are they doing again, sorry? Production. That doesn't matter, GG. Can I... Okay, unassign. So we're going to unassign that. And we'll unassign one of the gypsums, just so we have space. That might be wrong, but I think it's correct, given the way that I want to play out, like, the next portion of this. Just that way I have slots open. Plus, we have camels down there to pick up eventually, so, you know, doing that. These guys have not been healing, I just realized. Maybe now they will heal. What do we got here? So, nothing else to pick up in terms of, like, resources. I'm gonna go with the food, gold happiness style. It's probably the better of the the options that I have currently. That might kill the archers. Not quite, unfortunately. I skipped something. Let's keep an eye on Utica here. Still can't buy a dude. Go with Masonry 2, for the same reason that we did the other one. Want to get those bonuses with culture. I believe that's how her thing works. Let me read that one more time. Current wars. Oh, I didn't know you could see that here. That's cool. Receive +2 science per age when you complete a civic mastery. Gain culture equal to 50% your total science per turn when you complete a technology mastery. So yeah, so it's a bit of both. So as an example being, we get, I believe, 20 culture whenever we complete a mastery, and then a civic mastery is the same way. Well, rather, it's more science that way. Just go fortify. I'm going to hit the archers just because they can annoy me, so those are what I want to deal with. Okay, so they got wiped out. By who? They just disappeared. Am I having an episode? Like, was there not a group of people right there? So we're just going to double support that then. Speeds up the process, less work for me later. Same reason as before, we'll beat up the archer.
No man is...
Alright, we finished the Gate of Nations. I like this. Gonna be a codex by the looks of it. It's better long term. I'll support that. We're gonna go with the quicker option, which is wheel. And then we're gonna go up here and go colonist. So it's 4 turns. I'm gonna put this migrant right there because I foresee us growing to that. Or wanting to grow the city that we're gonna put there, or town that we're gonna put there, so that's something. Improve trade relations with a nation. I'm alright with Ben, right? Okay, I need 60, GG's. Next turn we can do it, it's alright. Leventa's finally friendly, so now I'm just going to put those guys to sleep. Put these guys to sleep, and now we just don't really have to worry about anything or be concerned with anything else. Once we hit turn 100, I'll do the income check. The classic income check. I think right now, no way Ben does that to me. Which he's 100% going to settle there too. So I should be ahead, I believe, in income right now on everybody. I might not be, but I should be. At least I think I should be. It's kind of annoying, because I actually don't think I can stop him from settling there. So kind of like I talked about before, I'm going to buy out altars on some of these towns that we have, just to have them there. Repair this. Looks like the flood fucking came. So these give me a ton of gold. I think I'm just going to keep them unassigned, to be honest. For now, at least. I don't see them as being, like, overly worth going out of my way. I'm going to send this guy down here. I probably am going to get settled by Ben there. Going to be unlucky, but I foresee that happening. I'm going to send this guy here for now. And see about maybe seeing if there's an island or something over there. Maybe. That's cool. Wherever that's going to end up going, this city right here, it's probably not going to be in the way based on this movement. Like, if it gets settled, like, right here, I mean, that'll be a pain in the ass, but, I mean, it won't matter as much as if it was where I wanted it to go. So we're going to keep sending the dude down there. Go with the wheel 2. This guy to sleep. And we'll put you into the water. We're going to send him over this way. See if there's an island, maybe. I don't have this settlement limit just yet, but I don't think it's that bad. Perhaps I can get one here? Question mark? Gain a codex. No. 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 So why don't we just go with the cheapest, which is tactics here. Oh, well, we're finishing tactics, that's why. We're going to take the 5-2. I actually think that's a really good tile. So let's pick that up. These are still coastal, so there might actually be an island, like, right up there. I kind of want to eyeball where this city goes from Ben. It's probably going to end up going maybe on the Silk, then. How is this still coastal? There's nothing over here. Am I having a fucking episode? So we met a new civ twice? Huh? Oh, it's because we soused the one state. Never mind, I'm dumb. We'll go with the Philosopher's Circle. I think that's alright. So we just finished a ton of stuff. Very good. Let's just start researching that. I'm gonna keep going up here. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, me too, fucking Augustus. I have no idea what's going on up there. So let's take a look down here. This continent is... Okay, so Japan's kind of big. Who was at war earlier? It's a Himiko and Ben and Himiko and Augustus. I don't know why Himiko and Ben are at war, though. There's some dickery afoot over there, I guess. I don't know. So, this next turn here... Yeah, I literally don't know why these were coastal tiles. I kind of got baited. So once Carthage finishes what it's building now, we're going to go into another wonder, I believe. It's probably just the best thing I can do right now. Terracotta Army is a decent just tile all around, so we'll go with that. Or rather, we'll attempt to go with that. Pretty soon, we're going to be able to put the town down by the camels, though. It looks like maybe 2 more turns here or something. We will actually support this. Why is Augustus, like, tilted at me, bro? What's going on here? Don't get what's up with these fucking guys, man. Go entertainment. Like, it doesn't really matter all that much, but it's better, I think, to go that way than not. I think I'm going to put it on this side of the river. They're both kind of like Z-tier spots, I think. What it's going to look like is we're probably going to put a city next to the silver and maybe one over by the culture over here, like on the coast. Maybe one by the salt, but like there's not really much room to settle outside of what there is. A lot of land is getting grabbed up right now by the other civs, so we kind of gotta, you know, play around that. This settlement down here is gonna be like really, I wouldn't say out of unlock Songhai. I wouldn't say it's out of position, but it's definitely like pretty aggressive, so we gotta keep that in mind. We still have a 6 settlement limit too, so we're not gonna, I forgot to use the migrant. So we're not gonna go outside of that just yet. I probably have the happiness to make up for the fact that, like, you know, we're going to drop or whatever from doing that, but at the same time, I don't really want to fuck around and find out. Abbasid, very good pickup. We're going to go with the food again. I think we just go food and towns. Slot these camels in Carthage. Now we're going to get the production back that we had before there. I'm going to hover these guys right here. I think we're going to settle it, to be honest. I think that's just the correct move. Again, we have the... I'll go with this, supporting this. I think that we have the happiness to make up for it, so... Yeah. I'm going to put him here, actually. And then we're just going to buy this altar. I guess just right here, right? Seems fine. This tile seems alright. Then we'll grab the sheep. We'll take the production in Carthage. We'll send the +3 production to Carthage as well. So now Carthage has, I believe, a decent amount of production here. Move this guy off of the fucking tile. Yeah, we have 40 production in Carthage, so that, I think, is alright. I think. Where did Ben... Oh, he's just chilling there. I was like, where the fuck did Ben put his settler? We're going to keep sending that down as well. What originally was a move to just get it out of the way so I could look at the capital is going to move into something that I'm actually going to do. Go navigation 2. I'm going to bring these guys down. I don't like the way that... that we're hovering like that.
After the battle.
Alright, so we picked that up, which is kind of huge. Yeah, we'll just go here and pick up a happiness tile. Seems pretty good. Denouncement? No. I do not think so. I do not want to go with that, actually. I would like to instead... Yeah, we'll go with Wei Yang Palace. That's probably not how it's pronounced at all, but I tried. We'll go with that, though. I mean, it's more production overall, you know, later on. Another army commander is kind of huge, too. So we just hit 100 turns here. Let's take a gander at, well, 101. Let's take a look at income. So we are same on par with gold with Ashoka. We are ahead by 20 or so in science. Culture, we are tied with Ashoka and about 10 behind Japan and Rome. Or rather, Khmer and Rome. Happiness, we are technically behind by 10 to the Greeks and the Khmer. And then influence, we are the most influenced by about 10. We have the same amount of settlements as Ashoka. Alright, so let's get back into this. I think gold, food, like the production doesn't matter, but the gold food is definitely like the best thing I can get here. Same thing here. Production is just not going to matter in those cities, at least not yet. Let's head down here. I was just thinking about it when I went to save, but let's buy out this altar. So now we just broke even on happiness. These guys, I think, are unhappy, though, right? Yeah, and there's no altar I can build to make it better, so that's a little unlucky, but it's okay. So in the last playthrough, I kind of did a lot of tactical wars to try to, you know, swing over cities and, more importantly, civs to just be kind of crippled. I'm not going to do that, or at least try not to do that as much, because while I totally can have an impact and probably win in some cases, as an example, if I went to war with Ben, I could probably, you know, take over. Well, I guess you can't suck this up like you can in Civ 6, but... Well, I could probably take over. I just don't foresee that as being a viable strategy. I won't be able to grow their cities out of towns, so it's basically the same as if I just put settlers down and, you know, didn't really do anything, or rather colonists, and I didn't really do anything. So, you know. It's more work to just achieve something that I could just have. Yeah, this is probably what we're going to go with. Is science and happiness better than food and happiness? No. Engineering. We're going to go with this, just because it's a little mastery, so we're going to pick up some extra stuff. Looks like all of our towns are happy once again. The die is cast. Okay. So we're going to instantly bolster our war support. We have 7 against Augustus, and they are purple. Oh, they have legions all around here. I was confused as to where this was coming from. Oh, they have a lot of guys, actually. Fuck. Alright, let's go archers. Suck this guy up. Send them up. Looks like they have guys going to Carthage as well. So we're going to purchase out. These guys actually might be fine. Plus, these are a Carthage unique, so I think that should be cool. At least to try out. Oh, I moved the wrong guys. I was so confused as to what just went wrong there. Alright, cool. Send those up. And then we obviously have this fucking thing going on here, so we're just going to send these guys up to deal with this as well. I was expecting a war... Oh, Ben went to war with me, too. This might actually be kind of bad for me, to be honest. I might lose out a bit here.
War is always tragedy.
Alright, we're going to bolster our support with that. I mean, we have a +7 right now, right? Against Augustus, which is obviously not terrible. But, I mean, it could end up being bad. Buy out another cavalry. Let's head over here. Buy out some cavalry. If I can. Yeah, we can. And then we'll head to Utica and I feel like I've said this before. Buy some cavalry. Send these guys up. So far there's nothing from the south. My guess is that they're in an alliance or something to that extent, and that's why I got pulled into this, or rather he got pulled into this war. I can't befriend her, unfortunately, to get her involved in this. It's okay. Hopefully it doesn't end up mattering. Take production, I guess. You know. I'm not too confident that this is going to go well for me. There's a lot of Roman legions. As it stands, we're kind of good here, though. Like, our +7 war support, or rather 7 war support in our favor, is kind of huge. That finishing was also huge. We're going to accept that. Unfortunately, we obviously don't have enough to deal with the plus because, you know, we spent all of our points going to war, or dealing with our war, rather. Go Archer. Skip. Send the cavalry up. So once we finish these turns here, we're going to go and buy another cavalry unit right here. I should probably repair the boat, but that's okay. And these guys are going to go up too. Oh, send them there. Ben still hasn't sent anybody here. Excellent. There was our +1 settlement limit, by the way, so that means we are actually caught up like we wanted to be. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, we just fucked up that Roman legion. Oh my god. I was not expecting that to happen. Okay, maybe we're not as down bad as I remotely thought. Oh, I guess we are at war with the city-state by association. Here, we're just gonna go... Yeah, I can't produce horses, so we're just gonna go with the archer. I'm gonna send this guy down. I don't think I'm gonna see anything from Ben, but I'm not gonna take the chance and just get completely fucked. This guy just picked up a promotion. I'm gonna deploy, I think, first. I guess I could have done it the other way, actually. That might have been smarter. And we're gonna send this horse down, too. I want to be able to be covered from every axis, just in case something fucking goes wrong there, and I'm not gonna, like, not do that and then get completely fucked by... You know, like, completely defeat the Romans up here and then have Ben drop, like, 7 dudes on me at the bottom there and just be fucked, so... Just heal this guy. There's no reason to do anything extra. Yeah, that's exactly what I was concerned with. Awesome. I'm more glad that I was prepared for it, despite me probably losing this city. I might not, but that probably is gonna happen. Let's buy, I guess, just spearmen. They have more combat strength. This should kill this legion, I believe. Very good. Hit these guys. Excellent. We'll heal you up. Here, we're just going to heal up this horse. This one just got fully healed, so we'll send them down. And then we're going to move this archer into Carthage, just so we're fully safe up there. How are we looking down here? Yeah, that looks really bad. Yeah, these guys are probably going to take this over before the horses can come to relieve the siege. I mean, maybe not, but I don't... I should have read that. Well, let me rephrase that. I was trying to read something else, and I clicked through. A little unlucky, but it's okay. We'll go with that. Hopefully it doesn't matter. I mean, it probably will, but, you know. We'll go with this, just because it's extra... I think the production's better. Just because it's extra production right now. These... Specialists actually look pretty decent. I'll take the 4-4. That was a very long bit of movement for the cavalry here. Holy moly. We'll heal you. We'll back the cavalry up. The reason we're going to send these guys over like this is that we want to hit these archers, too. I'm just going to send these guys this way, I guess. Yeah, this horse has 4 movement. Big. So, hear me out, right? This legion going here, even though it can just go like this, is still better for me than it going anywhere else. So I'm okay with it. We're going to pick up this production tile. I'm going to go the culture per turn. I think that's just better in this scenario. We'll put this guy to sleep for now. I'll send those guys there. Oh, they didn't actually. I thought those guys died to the archers. That could have been really bad. We'll heal here. I thought they were going to kill those spearmen too, by the way. That kind of went very poorly. Okay, so now that we are where we're at, I think this is comfortable, or rather I'm in a comfortable position to just hit them. These hoplites have a much higher strength than probably any unit I have. Like, this isn't like the horse with the Legion where we're just way ahead. We're gonna be behind, more than likely. Why is Ashoka coming? Please tell me he's at war with, like, Ben or something and he's coming to fucking help me. By the love of God, one time. Let's see. He's not at war with Ben. This might be bad, boys. I don't know why I just bolstered that when I should have gone with the Carthaginian... I don't even want to begin to try. Carthaginian, perhaps? And Greek War. Kill the spears. Yeah, so this city just got... So, let's go cavalry here. And then we have to just swap positions here. And being on the offensive there, I think, is just better. Given the position that we're currently in. We'll deploy to this. I'm going to keep sending these horses down, too. There's a chance that we have to fight and maybe we'll just have to retake the city. I don't really know just yet. Our archers died. GG's, boys. We'll just go with the barracks. It really, I don't think, matters too much, but we'll see. I want to see if I can end the war with Augustus, perhaps. I mean, we kind of just completely fucked him up, so I mean, he might... Okay, I guess I can. So he might just say yes, to be honest. It's Ben that's going to be a bit more of a pain in the ass. Settlement is in unrest. Okay, maybe they're not. I don't know why it said that. Buy some buildings like we planned on doing before. Shoot those archers. Promote this guy. I believe this is the one I want. Yes. For now, we're just going to have him build fortifications. Horses are going to come down. I'll send this guy here. So amazingly, it looks like we're going to get to a point where we defend against what we have here. So now we can put these guys in here. And, like, they hurt, whatever, but we can just trade them out for horses again if we need to. This might be a peace deal. I kind of hope it is. No, it's a culture exchange that we're going to agree to. Or support, rather. We're going to go fortifications. Kill those archers. And then I'm going to put these guys into the army commander. I think that's correct, at least given the circumstance. So, the question now is, now that we've, like, almost fully defended the city here, do we chase the Greek into their cities? I don't actually think I do. I don't think that's going to be correct. So right there, as you can see, Augustus proposed peace, and we said sure, but we wanted this city, which we picked up, so that's very cool. We'll go with Gold on Wonders. We have a million things that we got to deal with here. We are going to keep that city as well. So I want to check something real quick here. I don't think I can get extra... Yeah, we cannot get extra city limit, which is unlucky, but, you know, it's alright. It's just how it's got to be right now. We're going to go with Blacksmith first. Yeah, we'll just put that up there. Keep that the way it is. So these are cavalry. I'm going to take the chance and hopefully win. We won. Big. These cavalry we're just going to send over here. These ones we're going to send down here. These archers, I guess I can just heal them because we're no longer at war with these guys, so it doesn't really matter. So because we're 1 over our settlement limit, I don't want to get aggressive with anything, so we're just going to agree to the peace deal with him. That was a very successful war and a very successful defense. It actually went a lot better than I expected. These horses are very decent units. So now we're just back to what we were doing before. I'm going to go with mathematics. I almost said mathematics. Go with the food. We'll go with the happiness as well because we're overcapped right now on our city limit, so we need more happiness. Remember that. Let's just set all of these guys into the army commander. I'll put this one here, and while this recovers, we'll set everybody into him. Yeah, I don't know. These horse units, the Numidian, they honestly surprised me. I was not expecting them to be so good. But they ended up being very good. We'll go with the gold building here. Exactly 0 happiness. Okay. Slight error, it's not going to matter, but we're going to put these guys in... I just did the wrong thing. Put these guys in the army commander. Put these guys in the army commander, and then we can move this over here. We'll put that to sleep for a little bit, it's not going to matter. Let's pick up a +6 production building there, very good. And yeah, those guys are smooth there. So we're on turn 65. It's very likely, or sorry, we're at 65% overturning. It's highly likely, I believe, that we have probably another 30, 40, maybe 50 turns left. 150 here, I'll check the, I'll check income. We'll go dockyard. I don't know what we're going to do about... I'm not going to even begin to try to pronounce the name. I don't know what we're going to do about that. We'll have to see how things go. It's just not even remotely in a quadrant of thinking for me right now because it's so out of the way that I don't really want to deal with it. At least in terms of... We're going to overbuild there. At least in terms of, like, you know... maintaining it. Like, if there's a conflict that happens around it and it gets taken from me, like, it's probably just going to happen. There we bought a ton of stuff in Carthage. Maybe not the correct choice because we can always build stuff in Carthage. But in this case, I think it was alright. We're at -11 happiness in Carthage, though. That is actually very bad. Oh, because I just built a fucking million buildings. That might explain the problem. How can I get around this? I did not mean to go to purchase. So let's kill the lighthouse for now. Yeah. I mean, where we're at is we're just gonna have to pick up, like, these woodcutter tiles, get the, building. I mean, we're at -12. Yeah, that's really bad. I kind of didn't consider that. That might have been a bit of a really bad misstep. We'll see, I suppose. Why are we not at the, slot... Oh, I guess I skipped it, but why are we not at the slot resources thingy? We'll go with Graniary. The misstep that I just did in Carthage, by the way, is about as bad, at least in my opinion, as the, Oh, we have Crisis, okay. It's about as bad as when I just let my city go. Happiness in settlements you did not found. Happiness in settlements with unfilled resource slots. We just have to go with these two. I cannot give the -6. This city is just gonna fucking go away if that happens to me. We'll pick up this tile. I'm going to go with the Constructing Wonders bonus. The reason that I'm going to go with the Constructing Wonders bonus as well is that, I'm going to buy that, is because at this point, I think the only way I can actually, like, get an impactful thing to happen is Carthage, and that's finishing the wonders, or a couple wonders in it, in order to try to get the culture bonus going into next age. That might not happen, but we'll see. We also might not hit turn 150, as, of course, we're turning over a bit fast. We just had the thingy. So gold per turn, we are about 40, 50 ahead. Science, we're 10 ahead. We're about on par. Culture, we're 50 behind, which is really bad. Happiness, we're technically behind, which makes sense. Influence, we're ahead. Augustus has one city, and it's this one right here. That must be his capital. Wow, we actually kind of fucked him up, huh? Winning that war was huge. We're gonna go military training. Hopefully we'll finish that and we can, like, buy an arena in Carthage just to keep the happiness going. Or rather, to bolster our happiness. I mean, we're behind, but our objective is gonna be catching up in some capacity. I mean, we're still at -12, so, you know. We'll go with that. I'm gonna accept or support the cultural exchange. This is in Carthage. I don't think I can build any of these. And even if I could, I don't think I should, because we want to pick up a wonder. Picked up a diplomatic point. We're going to go with the happiness. That slightly is going to make Carthage a little bit better. I believe it's going to go to 11. Yeah, it's at 11 right now. And we're trying our best with that. It might not go well, but we'll have to see. It looks like that wonder immediately got built. We're just going to go culture initiative then. Or no, it should have been science initiative. So let's swap that, actually. So, before the age turns over, I can buy a bunch of buildings in here just before it turns over, so this, like, minus doesn't matter. Like, I'll be able to pick up these +9s. It's always the fucking rivers, bro, I swear. I mean, this is happy, that's happy, everything's happy but Carthage. Yeah, I really fucked up, I think, by putting down all those buildings, but again, it hopefully shouldn't matter. Let me get that off the screen. Hopefully it shouldn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna have to see where we're at with this. Carthage is just gonna be way behind, I think. Yeah, so now it's gonna be 17. Yeah, that's really bad, dude. I mean, we're 19 off, I guess, so it's not, like, insanely egregious to where we're just gonna, like... Well, I mean, I guess 19 is really... Or 19 turns away from flipping is what I meant to say. So it's not, like, insanely egregious, but, you know.
The truly brave never boast.
So there we can build our arena. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I mean, I don't know if I'm even gonna get to finish it, but if I do, you know, I should have bought the arena in Carthage too, but that's okay. I'm gonna do it now. So this is a +8, going right on the palace here. So that puts us down to -4. Honestly, it's not that bad. It could have been worse, I think. This giving me happiness bonus too, the thing we're researching, the mastery. That's pretty good, I would say. All things considered, at least. Not really getting to take advantage of, I believe, what is a special boat for Carthage. Or a unique boat, rather. Let's take a gander real quick here. No, I don't think that is. Never mind. Yeah, just pick up the food production tile, I believe. Local festival, which we will accept. So that means Carthage should be really close now, right? -4 still. I mean, it's not good, but honestly, it's not as bad as I think it could have been. I'm going to buy this villa for the future. And we're just going to go around and buy some happiness buildings just so they're there. like this villa. So that just finished, which is very good. I think we're just going to take the 111 tile there and the 111 there. Go with mathematics 2. Mathematics. I unironically did it. Mathematics 2. We'll go culture from specialist. It really doesn't matter there, I don't think, unfortunately. So we can't really buy anything that we want, so we're just going to keep passing over. That river flooded again, by the way. I'm so glad I didn't repair the one thing. Now we're only -1 happiness, which means we have, like, successfully brought it down. If we weren't in the -6 that we had to get from the crisis, we would have been in great shape. So the age is about to turn over, but I'm actually going to go with formal alliance with Himiko. Just so it's there and we, like, have it as a thing in the back pocket. Where is he? Oh, he has a spearman on the border. I don't think we're going to get to finish that and then subsequently build the wonder before the age turns over, but, you know, we'll see. Yeah, we're going to agree to that. Ideally, if we can finish the thing we're researching and get the wonder that's off of it, could be good. It could end up working out. I just don't know if we have the time. We are, again, 15% off of, well, 14% now off of turning over. Visidia. Where the fuck is Visidia? What are the names of these fucking cities over here? Where's Visidia? Like, I genuinely... Do I just agree? Like, I... Don't even know whose that was, but... I mean, we agreed to it. Yeah, we're back to -6. That's really bad. On the upside, we get a jade, so that's cool. We're going to head over here and just... That's the wrong button. We're going to head over here and just straight up buy all of the happiness buildings I can find. There's 1. There's 2. Yeah, we'll go with the 6. So now they're happy, actually. So we got control of it and instantly made everybody happy. That's a big win. We do take those. I don't know why Ashoka doesn't like me, man. Nobody fucking likes me. I haven't done anything to anybody. I just fucked up both of the people that tried to invade. No way Benny Boy's thinking about round 2, right? We'll pick up the mountain tile. That's a very good one there. Go with the villa. Give me 2K. It doesn't work that way.
After.
You'll have to earn them, peasant. Imagine not having 2K points. Oh, there's a settlement limit. I'm dumb as fuck. Give me money. Where's my donations? I need donations. Give me donations. What the fuck is this, Ben? This guy's a cocksucker, bro. What are you up to, CJ? I dare... Yes, I do. Multi-trillionaire and he doesn't have enough fucking blue bucks to fucking purchase something. That's crazy. So we're 12 off right now of turning over. I mean, again, we probably have, like... We have a few turns to where we're going to be able to make an impact with really anything else, I don't think. We're just going to have to save up money and buy stuff. Carthage is so fucking unhappy right now, too. It's kind of crazy. I think I'm just going to save up the money, though, and buy stuff in Carthage when the time comes. We're going to swap over to culture now. See if we can hit that settlement, that extra settlement limit that we want. I mean, we're getting a penalty, too, because we're 2 over. So, I mean, about to bust. What the fuck, dude? Minus 10 happiness in your capital. I think I can burden it. What are we at now? Minus 16. Oh, fuck no, dude. On the upside, we're 7% off, so this is going to turn over. We kind of want it to turn over quickly before something bad happens with Carthage. Well, CJ, if you stick around for like another 5 minutes, I'll let you pick the civ that we turn into. Or the nation that we turn into. Bruh. Not the gasm. Okay, there's the settlement limit that we wanted. I'm gonna pick up a 1 happiness tile. It sucks, but I kind of want to. I'm scared of what's gonna happen with Carthage. Jerusalem's not a thing. Literacy. Let's pick up a culture again. So we have 5 turns till it turns over, or 5% till it turns over. What might end up being 5 turns? Although I do believe that's 1 future tech, so we'll see. Israel, that's also not a civ. You'll see the options. Relax. So we're going to keep turning over here without buying anything because we want to do it last minute. I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter. We'll just go with food. I guess I just go with the gold cost, just because it's going to end up making us money, like, long-term here. And now I think we can just do this. Like, this hopefully won't turn too badly out of nowhere, so let's just put down all these buildings now. Honestly, just before I forget. Alright. Still cannot put the gold in our capital. GG's. I'm not going to bother repairing these either, because I'm pretty sure when it turns over, everything will just be smooth. We are going to buy a bunch of buildings, though. Just so they're there when the age turns over. So we went pretty wide here. Espionage action detected. Augustus sparked a diplomatic incident. Like, why are these guys dick riding me, dude? We're just gonna sanction the fuck out of him. I'm doing it with these other 2 fucking losers, too. We'll espionage him, whatever. It's better than the sanctions. We're gonna go with culture here. So 3 now till it turns over, 3%. I really hope... I guess it doesn't matter because it's not like we're going to be able to do anything too crazy with anything else, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, even if we finish our civic before it turns over, like, we're not going to get anything out of it. So it's like, you know, we're not going to be able to build, like, the wonder or whatever that we get. We'll have maybe 1 turn, it looks like, so... I think going into the next age, we're looking in decent shape, I would say, all things considered. We're going to buy out this villa. Same reason that we were talking about before, just making sure we have it going into the next age.
God, with such splendid irony, granted me books.
99. Unlucky. Did we even get anything? No, we didn't. So yeah, we're just gonna go, I guess, research here. All things considered, again, I'd say this was pretty smooth. %. So, let's, as this age turns over, let's just take a look at score. Even though everything's going to get fucked up once the age turns over, let's just take a look at everything. I'm also going to buy some stuff real quick. I guess we can pick this up. And I guess a brickyard. This town is going to have a ton of production going into next age. Alright, so we're ahead in gold by about 100. Science, we were on par. Culture, we were 140 behind. Happiness, we were technically even, and we were about even with influence. So Himiko is actually kind of popping off. Which Himiko is this, out of curiosity? High Shaman. I believe that's the bad one. So the best Civ right now is apparently like one of the worst in the game. At least in this game, one of the best. The Haboob Dust Storm. What a beautiful way to end the game. Okay, we had another turnover too. What's going on here? I mean, I guess I get to grow actually, so I'm not going to complain. I should have picked up the incense. Can we buy anything cool here? We'll just go with the saw pit. I'm just going to put him to sleep. It doesn't really matter. It should turn over right here, so... I think that went fairly well. We picked up a pretty even layout of legacy points. Oh, I didn't know this was a feature here. So we were behind in Ancient Wonders of the World. We technically were ahead with military. We were ahead in... No, we were behind in library. We were bottom, actually. That we know of. I believe there's a couple other civs. And then, we were technically behind with Silk Roads. Alright, let's go to the next stage. Alright, CJ, are you ready? So we have Abbasid, Ming, Shawnee, Songhai, and Spain. I'll let you pick, CJ. Must return to Skyrim leveling? Perfect. This is both the end of the stream and end of the video and all that. I'll let you capstone it with what we turn into here. Songhai? Excellent. I have not played as them yet, so... Also, I believe that's pretty based for Carthage, if I'm understanding correctly. I originally thought these guys were Asian, although the thing makes me think either Middle Eastern or maybe like Egyptian, so we'll go with Songhai.
From the heart of the Sahel, the Songhai will emerge upon the river's waves to take the world by storm.
This music is not as good as the Carthaginian music. So these guys were what? Economic, militaristic. So maybe we'll do something with that. Hopefully we'll have good defensive strength, like we did with the cavalry from Carthage. Alright, let's pick our legacies and all that, and we will call it here. So we're first going to go right into settlement limit. Actually, wait, maybe not. Let's go 2 expansionist points. Wondrous Heritage seems pretty decent here. We are going to pick up the capital change. 2 scientific attribute points and 2 economics. I think that's a good setup of things to do. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Confirm. We're going to start with a stone cutter. Only a +4, unfortunately, but it's better than nothing. Why is Carthage unhappy yet again? What's going on here? Oh, they're not even the capital anymore. I forgot. So, same thing as before, by the way. We're just going to incredibly toss everything into the capital. Turn this into, like, a little powerhouse. That seems pretty good for me. Or rather, good to me. We'll go cartography. We'll go with this. We'll go with these 2. I don't know if either of those are that good. They probably aren't, but, you know. We'll go with this. We'll go with gold towards purchasing. That's something that could come up. We had a lot of points, actually, to spend, which is pretty decent. Go with growth rate. Pretty smooth, I would say. As before, we're just going to start with those. Let's pick up... I guess Utica can become a... well, I guess it can't, yeah. But we'll turn Utica into a city. That seems legit to me. Put these guys to sleep. I like how Augustus wasn't even on the board, even though he, like, actually had a part in the last age. Like, it just doesn't give a fuck about him, I guess. GG's. GG's to all the Augustus players. Alright. That turn turned over. So, thank you everybody for watching. Monday, going to be coming out with the next part of this. We'll continue what we got going on here. That was incredibly fun, I must say. Carthage, at least, was incredibly fun to go wide like that. Could we have done better and had a better, like, overall output of, you know, resources if we didn't go wide like that? Maybe, but... But, I think it was fine. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will catch everybody Monday. Bye-bye.